is be productive. Yeah, we all know that we have to be productive in our life. What does productivity basically mean? We all think that when we do some job, we are productive. But that is just we are active. That's it. Active and productive are two different things. Now, look at our life. Our life has only two things in common. Everyone has only two things to meet in life. One is the demands, and the second one is problems that we have to solve. So life is full of demands and problems. The demands, we ourselves put some demands on us. We have to have our self-love, our self-requirement. We need care, love, money, time. We need to spend on ourselves. And at the same time, others put demands on you. Your wife, your mother, your children, your cousins, your friends, your siblings, your relatives, everybody. They all want your time, your love, your care, your comfort that you give. They demand everything, your presence sometimes. And then demands varies only with people. Yeah, it is varies, because your wife and your children or your parents want more time spent with them, and others not that much. And in your workplace, definitely they need your resources, your abilities, your skills, your talents, and your various skills and your aptitudes, your resources, and everything. So in that way, when you look at it, everybody is having some demands in life, and not some, it's full of demands. And then there are problems to solve. Then when you are facing problems, you need a lot of skills to solve the problem. So a performing person will always look at these two things in life: the demands that he has got in his life and the problems that he faces in his life, he or she. Now, when the productivity area comes, you play different roles in life, right? As a father or a mother or a sister or a brother or a cousin or an employee or a leader or a team member or whatever it may be, and as a member of the society and everything. In every role, there is responsibilities to do or taken care of or deliver. So when you do these responsibilities, you need to be understanding how effective you are in these responsibilities. That makes you a competent person, an effective person in all those areas. Just because you are a father, you're not going to be a great person. Or you cannot say that, I'm because I have a son or a daughter, I'm a father. No, you have to be performing father. You have to be a productive father. Then only you can say that you have a value in that area. And when you are a husband, when you are working in a firm or anything in that sense, you have to have a performance and productivity oriented life. And why productivity is important? Because we all need to have credibility. We all need to have value. Now, look at why somebody has to accept me. Even why I should accept myself. We need to think. Because we know that we are creating something really useful for myself, or useful for the family, or useful for the society, or useful for everyone, like myself, family, and the society. But look, if I'm not that kind of a person, I'm not creating value, and then why should people accept me the way I want them to accept me? For example, think about some plants or a tree or something which you have planted in your garden, and you wanted that tree to give you the best fruit. For example, if you plant a mango tree, just for an example, you put water, manure, you take care of the tree to the best possible manner, and you want that tree to give you fruit maybe in 3 months or 4 months time, we don't know. According to what the mango tree takes, we are waiting. But the mango tree is not giving anything. 1 year passed, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the end, you will think, what is the use of this? There is no use of it. It is just wasting the time, the soil, the place where it is, and all my manure and everything it is taking. So let me remove it. Okay. Now, what happens here is every tree is an immovable thing. It cannot move. It cannot take decision for its own. So what happens is, it cannot express what it feels and why it has been doing this way, so that it has to be surrendered to others' decision. That means the owner of the garden, or whoever planted this mango tree, will decide to remove it or keep it there. So it is purely dependent on the person who owns it. Now, but our case is not that. We are movable people. We can talk, we can express, we can communicate, we can interact, we can sense, we can understand, we can feel, we can think, we can believe, we can act. And so that is where the great life of human being become, to be the best living thing on earth, because humans can do all these things. So it is not somebody else's decision affects us. Yes, it will have an impact on us, but how will I take somebody's suggestion, somebody's decision, what somebody is saying? For example, think about, you feel that you have been a performing and productive member in the organization, but the organization feels that you are not that productive. They want to remove you. As I told you, like any mango tree, if the fruit is not good enough, or it is not tastier enough, it is not sweet enough, it is not big enough or something, it will be removed. In the same way, maybe the organization feels that you are not that capable, you are not that productive, they may try to remove you. But you are a sensible person, you can sense and feel it. And you are movable, you can move, you can think and take decisions which is more appropriate for your life, more healthier for your life. So it is your responsibilities that when they, either at the time they move, you move, or you like sense it and understand it beforehand. That means proactive, and take a decision and just look at yourself and say that, okay, maybe it is not enough here, but I can do more, perform more, and bring the result to the satisfaction of the organization. And even if they don't want, there are a lot of other organizations out there, and where I can move, I can contribute more. So being productive is the only thing that gives you that confidence. If you're not feeling and that you're valuable, your productivity is not enough, and when others are, see, look, sometimes we have a fake feeling that, I am performing. From morning till evening, I'm working. But that is not what the yardstick for, or, assessing your value. It is everything that you do, how much it's useful. The productivity is how much. That is what matters. So when you are busy from morning till evening and there is nothing happening, you cannot call yourself as a productive person. So you may not be doing, full-time job, like morning till evening, you may not be busy, but you are giving real value, you are adding real value, and you are productive. Then that is where your value really comes. So instead of being busy the whole day, all the time, be focused on being productive. Just focus on being productive, and that productivity is the only thing will give you value. So your life value is depending on being productive. Credibility is based on being productive, because nobody asks what you did. They will ask what you have to say or what you have got. Everyone look at that way, like they say, oh, this is a hard-working person, this person is really doing the job, really focused, really committed, really, like honest and everything. But they say, okay, he's doing, but what is he has got to show us, this is the accomplishment, this is achievement. So being productive is the key in everywhere, and you need to look at your life and mainly in two aspects, which is, you have demands and problems. So demands to meet and problems to solve. So you look at your life in that way, and plus make sure that your every action has a purpose. And every action that you do always directed towards its productivity. So you need to basically behave or act in a result oriented way. I hope this talk is really effective for you to build your life in a productive oriented way. And I'm Susan Kaurud, your life transformation expert. I'll be with you in next Monday at 1:30 p.m. Until then, you take care and live well. Bye bye.